So a lot of today is going to be looking at charts. We'll go through some quickly. We'll go through some a little bit more slowly. But here you can see multiple retest resistance. One of the first types we talked about. We struggle at this area and it just keeps holding us back. Once you finally break through, if you were betting against this, if you were a short seller and you thought it was going to fail here and it didn't, you're forced to cover, right? If you're wanting to buy, you now have confidence to come in here and buy. And you can see how the stock really started to accelerate on that move. Here you have more of a major pivot. So we hit a resistance point, form a little mini double top there, and then fall off of there for a while, right? We fall down for a few months. And then as we rebound back up to that at a later date, we know that that's the key zone. We know it was significant in the past, so it could be significant in the future, but once the stock is able to break through, it's like the floodgates open up and away we zoom to the upside, okay? Old, major, more significant pivots from the past become resistance points and thus create bullish breakouts if we can get through those. Whole round numbers. If you look over here on the right, 100, key psychological resistance. As we first go up to 100, there's a huge failure. Again, a major pivot, and we fall off of there significantly. We recover all the way back up and we fail again. And this time it's a more minor decline. Well, the third time's the charm. We get back up and we accelerate through. And notice, once you break through, we immediately spike to 120. I mean, it's like once you break through, it's just a huge move, a sharp rally, buying coming in, short sellers covering, everything working in the favor of this stock continuing to climb to the upside. And you can see the price action. It just looks fantastic. And then notice that's a whole number, 120, or a round number at 120, and we fall all the way back. Then we struggle at 140 and so forth. They're not as significant psychologically as 100, but still will act as kind of some support resistance types of zones. Here's IBM. When it went up to 100, it failed. It fell back in price. Later on, once it was able to break through, look at it just zip right up. Once again, right up to 120. It failed at 120 and fell back, used 100 as support, and then rebounded back up to 120. Broke through 120 and on our way to 130 and so forth. That is how these psychological resistance zones work.